What up, dudes? ZR Car here, back again with a passport video. Well, it's fresh in my mind. I thought I'd talk about a couple things, especially for you future passport owners. So this is my 2020 Passport Elite. All the Elites come all-wheel drive, and I've really enjoyed it. But I thought it was my duty to let you know of a couple things, couple issues that people have been seeing. So on my video, I had a couple people say, "Oh man, it looks like your leather is cracking to heck," but I would say this is pretty normal. I slide on that every day, and I could probably be a little bit more mindful of it if I wanted, but for the most part, I think it's just normal. I don't see any rips or any kind of tears in the leather, but people did see that cracking, and they're like, "Oh man, your seat falling apart." While we're at it, we'll look at the rest of them. They do have little perforations in them. The only problems I've ever had is just kind of sand and stuff getting in that perforation. But as you can see, the driver's side is definitely the most worn. But it makes sense. Hopefully there's a driver inside most of the time while it's going down the road. Okay, so I don't have any problem with that. Sorry, those are the neighbor sprinklers. But let's talk about something else. All right, so the next issue that people have been having is with the head unit. And I know. Ooh, 29.5. Dang, son. Some sweet mileage. Okay, so we have 16 at 240, so 16,240 miles. And people have been having problems with this head unit. But I think it's hit and miss, because man, mine just works amazing. Like, I just have no problems. Look at that. Thankfully, I don't have any problems, but people have been saying that it screws up a lot. And you can see it's responsive, and I just really haven't had any issues with it. But I think it's important for you guys to know, if you're interested in buying one, I would say, and not quite half, but I would say 10 to 20% of people are having trouble with those head units. Sounds like it can be a little bit of a nightmare, and if you cry long enough and hard enough, you'll probably get it replaced. You're probably gonna have to wait a while. But my advice would be test drive it. Maybe try to spend a little extra time with it, more than you would. Talk to the dealer about it. What are they gonna do if that screws up? Stuff like that. So it's not a total slap in the face if it screws up, you know what I mean? So I just think that as a passport owner, you guys need to know that head unit has had issues. All right, so I haven't had any of those issues, but what I did have is in the top here, stupid wind, in the top there you can see some cameras. I did have to have those realigned. So that was pretty big deal for me. The braking mitigation would come on for no reason, and it was not cool. So after they were realigned, it was pretty much golden. Not sure if you guys are a fan of four-wheelers, but just picked up this Can-Am Outlander a couple days ago. Definitely got quite a bit of video on it already. Hope everybody's having a great summer coming to an end. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Peace.